Have you ever felt like the moment you start getting serious about your faith, everything gets harder? Not easier, harder. Situations become more intense. Pressure increases. Opportunities feel uncertain. And suddenly you're asking, why does it feel like I'm being tested? Welcome back to Scripture Power Stories. Today we're talking about why God tests your faith and what those moments are actually producing in you. Because if you don't understand this, you might mistake pressure for punishment. And that misunderstanding can make you want to quit in the very season God is trying to grow you. Let's be honest, when life gets harder, our first instinct is to assume something is wrong. We think, did I mess up? Did I miss God? Is this a sign I'm off track? But what if the pressure you're feeling is not a sign you're failing, but a sign you're being refined? In James 1:2, 2-3, it says, "Consider it pure joy, my brothers and sisters, whenever you face trials of many kinds, because you know that the testing of your faith produces perseverance." Notice that. The testing of your faith produces something. It's not random. It's not pointless. It's productive. But here's the part we struggle with. We want the promise. Without the process, we want strength. Without pressure, we want growth. Without stretching. But faith doesn't grow in comfort. It grows in tension. Think about it like this. A muscle doesn't grow when it's resting. It grows when it's being challenged, stretched, resisted, pushed. And your faith works the same way. If your faith is never tested, it never develops. It stays shallow. It stays fragile. It stays dependent on easy conditions. But when your faith is tested, something deeper begins to form. Trust that isn't based on feelings. Stability that isn't dependent on outcomes. Confidence that isn't shaken by circumstances. That's what testing produces. But in the moment, doesn't feel like growth. Feels uncomfortable, confusing, even painful. And that's where most people start to pull back. Because testing exposes what's really inside of you. It reveals what you truly believe, what you actually trust, where your faith is strong, and where it's still fragile. Before we go further, if you've ever felt like your faith was being stretched, comment growing below. Not because it feels good, but because you're choosing not to quit in the middle of it. Now, let's walk through this practically. Because understanding testing is one thing, walking through it is another. First, stop assuming every hard moment is punishment. Not everything difficult in your life is a sign that you did something wrong. Sometimes it's the exact opposite. Sometimes difficulty shows up because you're moving in the right direction, because growth requires resistance. If everything stayed easy, your faith would never deepen. Second, learn to stay steady in the middle of uncertainty. Testing often removes clarity. You don't always know what's happening. You don't always see what God is doing. And that's intentional. Because if you always had full clarity, you wouldn't need faith. Faith is trusting God even when the outcome is unclear. Even when the timeline is unknown. Even when the situation doesn't make sense. And that's where your faith matures. Not when everything is obvious, but when you choose to trust without having all the answers. Third, don't quit too early. This is where most people lose, not because they weren't capable, but because they left too soon. They walked away right before the growth took root, right before the breakthrough, right before the shift. Testing has a process, and if you leave the process early, do you miss what it was trying to produce in you? Let me say this clearly. The pressure you feel right now is not here to break you. It's here to build you, even if it doesn't feel like it, even if you don't understand it yet. God is not trying to destroy your faith. He's strengthening it, refining it, deepening it, and preparing you for something that requires more than surface-level belief. So if your faith feels tested right now, don't panic, pause, stay rooted, keep showing up. Because what you're walking through is shaping you, stretching you, and preparing you. And one day you'll look back at this season and realize it didn't weaken your faith. It revealed it, strengthened it, and made it something real, something steady, something unshakable. And if this message spoke to you, make sure you subscribe to Scripture Power Stories. It's because this is where we walk through real life with real faith. And if you're in a season of testing right now, don't walk away. Stay in it. Because what God is building in you is going to last far beyond this moment.